Here's a 2018 Nissan Rogue SV, all-wheel drive, 25,000 miles, one owner with a clean Carfax in silver. Excellent value here with this vehicle. The options that you get on the SV trim is really nice. You can see excellent styling. I really think the front ends look cool on these. Also, you have the halogen headlamps, as you can see there. There is no fog lights or driving lights in the lower bumper fascia. See, just a really cool looking front end, in my opinion. As we continue around to the side, one upgrade the SV gives you over the S is a split spoke auto alloy wheel. Tires are good on this, half tread or better, probably about 7/32. You can see there a nice shiny resurfaced rotor and thick brake pad. It's one thing we really pride ourselves here at Thomas. We do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. You can find the results of that inspection signed out by the technician that performed it in the glove box of all of our cars. Looking in through the passenger side front seat there, you can see a manual adjustment on the passenger seat, cloth covered buckets, full console floor shifter flows in between. A little bit of offset white stitching on an otherwise all gray dash. You do have dark charcoal carpeting, and the door panel, a little bit of synthetic wood grain there. But still a good looking interior. Let's continue to the back. Now this will be a mid-size SUV. You can see very ample leg, hip, and shoulder room. Quite spacious back there actually for your rear occupants, and quite clean. Also, to show you this wheel, it's not all beat or scuffed up, a little bit right there on the edge, but again, you can see a nice brand new rotor on the back and thick brake pad. Tires about the same depth as the rest. Continuing around to the rear, here you'll see your SV all-wheel drive and Rogue badging. Also want to show you another nice feature with the SV over the S. You get that backup camera there. Oh, and we got a power liftgate. That's something you don't get on many compact mid-size SUVs, especially on the mid-trim. Nice power liftgate. Also, as you can see here, you got your compartmental storage, I call it. These are removable panels. They will slide into these grooves. You can do two different levels of shelving, essentially, to organize your cargo. Also, underneath these little things and underneath this false floor, if I can peek down there, is your full spare and jack tools. So really kind of a cool little feature there. Also, we've got a 12-volt power supply back here to charge your electrical devices. So they really thought of it all. 40/60 fold down on your rear seat. If you need a little more cargo room, let's go ahead and put down this power liftgate. Continue around. Again, we'll focus in on the integrity of this wheel. Not all scuffed and straight, no damage. Also, the tires about the same depth as the rest. I have locked the vehicle by mistake. I always carry the keys with me. Let's unlock that. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Sorry for my issues with the door lock there. We got it open now, and as you can see, I just wanted to show you a little shot from this side, but you can see very clean interior, no rips, tears, stains, or odors. Previous owner was a non-smoker. If you have any allergens, this vehicle should be fine for you. And as we look in through the front, another nice feature. Full power seat on the driver's side. Not all mid-level SUVs give you that. Also, if you continue the tour, we got your windows, locks, and mirrors located right on there. And I spoke of the keys. Let's show you these. We got two of them. What's really nice about this, it is equipped with the factory remote start. So there's another feature besides your power liftgate, integrated fob, also your factory remote start. So this vehicle is very well loaded. 25,494 miles. It's telling us put your foot in the brake and press the button, dummy. Here we go. And once it gets through gauge sweep and our little Rogue gets done spinning, again, 25,494 original miles. Let's continue the tour because this vehicle is well equipped. We got your tripometer and your interior dimmers, headlamp controls on the outside of this left stem with your high beams and your turn signals, intermittent wiper washers front and rear on the right stem, audio controls with your in-center customizable control pad are on the left, and then we got your Bluetooth and your cruise on the right. Now let's flip through some of those options. Your center of display, you can see you have two different tripometers. We're going to go back to the vehicle here, and there you go. We got driver assistance settings, clock settings, vehicle settings, maintenance settings. I mean, you name it. You can see tire pressure monitoring, of course, even down to your language, or you can reset it all back to factory defaults. But anything you want or in this particular menu here. Let's go to driver assistance. There you see driving aids, emergency brake. This vehicle also has blind spot. Yeah, it's got blind spot. See, I didn't even know it had that. So as you can see there, it's got those types of features. See your four-wheel drive, tire pressures. It's got all your safety shields. I mean, this thing is loaded, averaging 28.4 miles per gallon, and those are hard short miles since we've had it. You know, that's what I'm saying. This vehicle is excellent bang for the buck with the options. We'll continue over here to the radio. You got your single CD AM FM with your satellite, of course. Now there is no nav on this particular vehicle, but we do have your dual climate control. You see there in the 61 set on both. I'm going to go ahead and put it in auto feature mode. We're going to see what 61 degrees feels like here, and I can tell you the AC is starting to get spooled up, and it's very cool. Also, your front and rear defrosters flank that. We do have your connectivity down here. We got your auxiliary, your USB, and your 12-volt power supply. On the floor shifter, you do have the ability to tap up to upshift, down to downshift, select any of the gears of the multi-speed transmission. 2 cup holders. And another big feature on the SV, this thing has heated cloth seats. So like I say, very well equipped for what it is. And we got another USB and 12-volt power supply in the center. We got your flip dim for your rear view. We got your illuminated visors, LED map lights. This thing is ready to roll. Let's go ahead and pop the hood, show you the engine. At 28.4 average mile per gallon on short trips, I can tell you, it's got to be an inline 4-cylinder, normally aspirated, variable valve timed engine. Gives you a lot of kick for a little bit of displacement. You can see how extremely quiet and clean this is. No exhaust leaks, no fluid leaks, no corrosion on the electrical terminals. Just very well maintained by the previous owner. Also cool little LED surrounds, as you can see there. When the engine's on, headlamps are off. Now let's get into the last portion of the video, and on this really we explained the auto history reports kept on the dash, the mechanical evaluation in the glove box. This is my quick walk around to kind of point out any minor imperfections this vehicle may have. We do our very best to only keep our cleanest trades, buy the cleanest of vehicles offered to us at wholesales. We don't even have a body shop here, so we're not trying to get into that type of work. We want to buy them clean and ready to go. Still offer people excellent competitive price. No real dents on that driver's side at all. I found a couple little nicks and scratches, but other than that, probably your biggest damage right across this lift gate, as you can see. Just nicks and scratches from loading and unloading cargo. Gonna get a lot of frequent vehicles that have damage in that area on this segment of car. The quarter looks good. A little stone chips down below that door handle there, as you can see. Otherwise seems to be pretty dent free. A couple little chips here in the middle of that passenger side front door as well, and just a few more on this fender also. But dent wise looks pretty flawless on that passenger side. Again, some bug damage and minor chipping across the front, very unavoidable. Kind of quickly pan across that. I'm not going to point everyone out, just where we got some clusters here. Scratch there on the hood, a couple of them. But this is it, guys. Really excellent, like new alternative. Still does have the remainder of the comprehensive and powertrain warranties transferable from Mazda, so you can buy this vehicle with confidence. If you're interested, a few ways of getting a hold of us. Look us up on the web, www.thomasata.com. Give us a call at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and I wish you an excellent day.